is not going to win against that early bio push, because the thing is the difference is stim. Stim is just fantastically good, and Marauders are beefy tanks. I mean, Marauders have 125 health, a Zealot has 150 health, so for just 25 more gas, if you're comparing a Marauder and a Zealot, you get range, you get slow, you get more damage. You get more damage if you're hitting armor, less damage if you're hitting light. But yeah, so see, the thing is, Terran has the advantage early game, but I do like what Frost is doing. He is delaying, he is teching up, he is getting his +1 with Forge, he is getting robotic facilities. So once again, we might see a mirror of the last game, where if you're able to get enough Colossus in a Death Ball and enough Stalkers to defend your Colossus, then it's really hard to counter. But it does look that we are going to get, very wisely by POV, Vikings out. Not Medvex, he's getting Vikings. And this is actually a little interesting choice. I would actually like to see the first 2 units come out to be Medvex, so at least they can start charging up energy. But yes, after that, just get lots and lots of Vikings, because you're most likely going to guess that he's going Colossus. Looking at the player cam, does he see the Colossus tech? He does not see any of the Colossus tech, so he is just making these Vikings blind. But I guess if you're going mass bio, you only have a real choice of going Colossus, so it's a pretty safe bet to get Vikings. He is constantly making Vikings, so I really like this. There is not even a single Colossus out by Frost, and right now he already has 4 Vikings, a couple more Vikings on the way. But the thing is Frost sees all of this, and only just now sending a Marine out to scout. But again, Marines are slow, Marines can't jump cliffs. Really love to see more Terrans use that Reaper. I still can't get over it, how that first Reaper was. It's so brilliant. And Frost actually sneaking an expansion over here. Now this is a little bit interesting choice. His expansion technically should be over here on the right, but he is actually taking the Terran's 3rd base. It is so close. You can see this base is actually so close to his rocks, to his back door. And he knows that, okay, it's 2 base against 2 base. I might have the bigger army, I might have the better army composition, but so I'm going to get a 3rd base, and it does look like POV is going to push out here just to secure this. And with no weapons upgrades up by POV, and no real counter to I lost my train of thought. I was just about to say, because POV doesn't scout and doesn't realize that there is no Colossus, actually right now he could make a push right now and just crush Frost army. So again, the broad strokes: scout, see what they have, build the counter unit, and then push and win. So he has so many Vikings. He has 6 Vikings right now. He is finally making Medvacs. He has 2 Medvacs, and he's making more Medvacs on the way. And I would really like to see that once he has a couple more Medvacs, then he would make that big push. Oh, so if there are 3 cardinal rules for StarCraft, we've already talked about 2 of them. The first one is, of course, scouting. The second one is macro. Now, the third and the most important, I feel, of all these 3. Well, actually, I wouldn't say it's the most important. I would say it's the most critical. The one that makes the biggest difference is upgrades. Upgrades take so long to do. Most upgrade. Ooh, actually loading up a couple units in his Medvacs by accident, and actually able to finally kill off that observer. So right now he is completely blind, and the reason why he killed off that observer is because he's going for a drop. I love this play by POV. But coming back to my to my point, the 3 things that you really want to do. You know, if you're bronze, silver, gold, and you want to move up in the ladder, is scout, macro, and upgrades. Because only just he doesn't even have any of his upgrades started. And remember, upgrades take 160 time, so that's 2.5 minutes. So it's only 100 gas, or level 2 upgrades 150 gas. Start it early. Start it as early as possible, and make sure you get your upgrades. Because we're 17 minutes into the game, and right now there's no upgrades. Right now he's making a brilliant push. I love this 2-prong attack. This is normally what you see in the higher levels. He's actually going to be able to get the Nexus out, and right now this Death Ball is going to absolutely crush, because there is absolutely no Colossus here, and this is completely the wrong unit mixture for him. He is warping in more Zealots. The Zealots are going to be very, very critical for this, but there are too many Marines. The Marines are doing massive amounts of DPS, and all the Zealots melt. And actually, where is he moving? He should be moving, and actually, oh, that was a critical mistake, actually moving all his bio units. He should be landing these Vikings. The Vikings land late, and oh, what a battle. I love it. Now he should be moving his Medvacs away, and the bio does fall to the units. But looking on the units lost, it is completely even. But actually, that shouldn't be. But I would say that's completely worth it because he was able to take out the second base. But the thing is Frost has snuck a third. And looking at the harvest accounts, we are actually 29 over 50. So Frost is actually depleted in his main base. But I would still give the advantage to POV because he has a better economy. But once again, that battle was really POV's battle. What you want to do is, well, this is not one of the major things, but I'm going to talk about unit positioning in battles. For example, if you have a Marauder that has attack speed of 1.5 and stims and has now attack speed of 1, if you have a Marine that has attack speed of 0.8 and you stim and now he has attack of 0.5, it is actually really bad idea to move your army around. If you see the pros where they jump, shoot, jump, shoot, jump, shoot, well, not jump, shoot, it's like move, shoot, move, shoot, move, shoot, or shoot, move and shoot and scoot, as some people would say. It hurts you so bad because you lose so much damage when you do that. That's the only reason why POV lost that battle, because he was moving and shooting, and he wasn't doing damage. You want to make sure that every single unit is shooting at something, and then don't move. Instead, double click. You should have your Marines on one key, move your Marauders on one key, or if you don't have your key, double click your Marauder, click on the Stalker, and hold shift. So your Marauders are hitting Stalkers. You should be microing that way. Your Marines, they do the most amount of damage. They need to kill Zealots. Double click a Marine, click on Zealots or click on Immortals, and then get them to kill. But I am missing a battle over here. Once again, a very, very nice raid. Actually able to pick off most of the workers here, and Frost is in a huge amount of trouble. He is down to only 5 workers here, and maybe 7 workers here. Most of the probes are transferring. But right now, looking at the economy, it is 280 over 1004. And right now, POV is firmly in the control. Frost is even saying lol. He knows the trouble he's in. And right now, Frost is stuck because he just doesn't have the army to push. Neither does he have the army to defend. Neither does he have the macro to basically sit back and play a waiting game. Because POV is just deciding to play that waiting game. He knows he's in the firm control. And I really like what he's doing is because if you're in control, get further. No, if you're in control and you're ahead, get further ahead. Keep increasing your lead, either macro up or build a bigger army, or if you have the units to support it, like right there, making 7 Marines and 4 Marauders at one shot. So this guy has a ton of barracks because he has so much economy. And yeah, so as I was saying before, it's actually stimming early there. Interesting choice, but as I was saying, if you have fast units, it is actually detrimental for you to move your units. Don't do it. It makes you feel Gosu, it makes you feel cool, but it's going to lose you battles. Now, if you were a Zerg player and your unit is a Roach, and a Roach has no stim, obviously, and has attack speed of 2, and 2 seconds for one attack is extremely slow, then yes, by all means, move your Roaches. Move, shoot, because you can actually move and stop in 2 seconds. You have time, so you're not clipping, as you would say in Counter-Strike, you're not clipping your shots. But if you have 0.8 speed and you stim and you have 0.5, don't move. Like right now, don't move, bro. Stim, move, attack, move to the right spot, and then don't move. Yeah, okay, good. And look how fast this army is killing. These units are not even attacking. And yeah, I see these units are not moving. Just move to the position, shoot, stim up, and look at how quickly he tore through that. This front line. He's even in a choke. Yes, okay. Stim, yeah, okay. Don't move. You see, the thing is the Marines are not shooting, and if you don't move, it just does so much damage, and bio balls are so hard to deal with if you don't have Colossus, if you don't have High Templars. And well played POV, and all the best going into round of 16. So let's take questions, because the thing is I cannot go into justintv.com because it completely ruins my stream. Absolutely ruins my stream. So I will be taking questions on se2c.com. So just join me in the channel. We have 38 people in channel. Please tell me how many people are watching the stream. I bet they're like 5 people. And Skybreaker is going to invite me into the next game, so I'm not going to have a chance to really chat with you guys. And alright. So we have people in the stream. It is going to be Ian once again, and he's going to be against Puckles, the Red Terran, and this is another round of 16. Didn't I do a round of 16 just now? Oh. Okay, never mind. I did around 32 just now. Okay, I'm totally into it. And Okay, and let's go into it. Alright, and Skybreaker leaves the game because he's going to, of course, manage the tournament. Huge props out to Skybreaker. You guys have no idea, if you have not been a tournament organizer, how difficult it is to organize any kind of tournament, especially a tournament that's larger than 32. And this is not a 32-player tournament. This is 128 people. So massive props out to him. This is not easy to do, so make sure if you see him in SC2C.com, if you see him on StarCraft 2, make sure you high fives and make sure you let him know that he's doing an awesome job. And we are going to come into here. This is going to be round of 16. It's going to be Puckles as the Red Terran, and he's going to be once again against our good friend here, Ian, the Pink Protoss. And at the first thing, I didn't even know how to say this guy's name, but I think I'm just going to call him Ian right now. If I'm mangling a name, mad sorry about that, but nothing I can do about it. And yeah, once again, we are seeing a very early scout by Puckles. I do like that, because remember, oh, actually, Ian's scout is even earlier, so that's a really early scout. And once again, welcome to Bronze Silver Gold Tournament. My name is HDPhoenix, and today we are going to be casting with the focus of what are the things that I can do to really improve my play. And as I would say, the 3 cardinal things you need to watch out for, and I'm going to say it over and over again during this tournament, is once again, scouting, macro, and upgrades. Because these are the 3 things that fundamentally lose you games. That means you make this wonderful big-ass army, you're 200 food, you make this push, and then you die in epic fashion, and then you'll be like, this game sucks, how do I improve? Well, it's not that you lost at that big battle, it's you lost 6 minutes ago, you lost 10 minutes ago, when you just didn't do these big things. So one of the things is you want to keep your worker alive. Like, this is one of the things you need to really learn when you're starting to play StarCraft 2. You keep that worker alive as much as possible, and you want to keep it. You want to see what they're doing, because right now this SCV is basically wanting to see, do I drop a cyber core? There goes the cyber core. Oh no, SCV, don't leave! I was just talking about you. And yeah, you want to see, is he dropping a cyber core or is he dropping a second gateway? Right? What the first probe wants to see, and the probe leaves before anything happens, is you want to see, is it going to be a tech lab or is it going to be a reactor? And if not, is there going to be double gas? So again, both workers leaving before they could actually get any useful information. And remember, that first probe is worth sacrificing. That first worker is worth sacrificing. If you play Zerg, I'm always suiciding my drones into making an extractor, just being a complete prick. And I think it's maybe because I play Zerg that I'm used to sacrificing units, because the first 2 overlords as a Zerg always dies. You always use your first 2 overlords to scout. And of course, the other races have other tools, like Terrans we saw just now done by POV to use Reapers to scout. Actually, right now, Puckles is actually using his Marine to scout. Other races have other choices, but you don't have to sacrifice those units to get the scout, because you just want to peek. But as Zerg, you definitely need to sacrifice, because overlords are so slow. Once they come into the base like here, they're gonna die. So, actually, Ian actually slightly sublime blocking himself, but I'm going to finish up my point, and then I'm going to talk into a little bit about macro. But yes, about scouting, please sacrifice units. Intelligence is worth its weight in gold, and you must know what they are building to do this. And actually, Puckles is in a firm position right now. Yes, this Zealot is going to die, and there's going to be a very early push by Puckles. It is basically the 2 Marauders Conch Shell push, and right now it's going to be super effective, because Ian has actually gone for a fast expansion. He only has 1 gateway. He's trying out a second gateway, and right now Puckles is in a firm control right now. He can only make a single sentry, and it's not going to even be the proper unit. And right now, he should not be chasing this thing. He's actually forced to pull probes off the line, and this could actually do so much damage right now. There's reinforcements coming in, and right now he definitely needs to get his second gateway online right now. And this is the thing is even though Ian is you should actually be focusing down the workers. Ian is focusing down the stalkers, and he might just yes, he does get the stalker. But the thing is lost mining time, and you basically get the scout. So as I was talking about scouting, he does see it is